Beard and Friends, Obstacles, Obstructions, and Obsession.
Guys, welcome to Big Beard and Friends. Let me tell you something. Episode 155. All right, today, I want to do something a little different, but the same. I want to talk about obstacles, obstructions, and obsessions. Before I get started, I want to go ahead and say that anybody going through any hard times, sorrow, struggle, strifes, ups, downs, twists, turns, whatever it is, if it's getting to you, if it's getting in your head, if it's getting in your heart, if it's overcoming everything, it will pass. I promise. I know I say the same thing week after week after week, and you hear it from people all the time. Oh, this too shall pass. Things will pass. Things will get better. They will. I want you to know you're not alone. I want you to understand that people go through all different kinds of obstacles, obstructions, and obsessions. And that's what I want to talk about. So, let's just go ahead and talk about the first, obstacles. Now, we go through life. We go through this life with so much that we have on our brains and our hearts and our minds that we forget that these obstacles are things that we got to overcome. And it's not easy. I didn't say it's going to be easy. I don't think things are easy in this world. I think that everything is a learning experience. That's what I think. If you can have a set of skills, or you have skills, I think that's important. But to the people who always seem to, all of us, get to a wall or get to that obstacle, we have to go over that. What obstacles stand in your way in your life that you think and you know that you can overcome? Or what obstacles stand in your life that you feel you need to overcome or you need to work on? We all have them. If you go through this life and say you don't have obstacles, I don't believe that. Because along these sorrows and struggles and strifes and twists and turns, all of those are obstacles. What are you going to do? How are you going to react when an obstacle stands in your way? You going over it? You going around it? You going through it? You going under it? Are you getting rid of it? An obstacle can be a person, place, or thing as well. Now, that's for me. In the last 10 to 12 years, I've done so much by getting rid of my obstacles, by overcoming obstacles and wanting to overcome more and learn and learn and learn. And one of those things that I've done is cut people out. You're toxic, you gotta go. Stay away. Those are my obstacles. Those might not be yours. That's just one of many. My fear of talking. Oh, wait, you had a fear of talking? Gosh, it's stupid. What is wrong with him? I said what I said. Being transparent. Telling people how you feel. However you feel. I tell people. I go to church, I talk to the guys, talk to the band, talk to people, talk to the women, anybody that I interact with. If they do something to me more than a, hi, how are you doing? I let them know. Guarantee you everybody would say that. But I do that in public. I don't just do it at church. I don't just do it at Sundays or, what have you. I have overcame obstacles. So I know how it is. And I'm still trying to overcome them. Whatever obstacles you face today, I believe in you. You got this. I promise. I'm not just saying that. I don't know what you're going through. But I know it's something. I know. And how I know is because we're all human. Even if some of us don't look and act like it. Whatever obstacles you're facing, I'm going to tell you, you got this. Kinda the same, but not. We're going to talk about obstructions. What obstructions? What stops you? What tries to stop you in your tracks to keep you from getting to your goal? To keep you from getting to your to-do list? To keep you from getting to whatever. Obstructions. Stuff that we can't always have control over. Unfortunately, obstacles and obstructions are going to happen. I always thought that one of my obstructions in life could have very well been myself. Am I stopping myself? Yeah. We got to get rid of the obstruction. Whatever object is in the way, whatever thing is in the way, it's got to go. So it kind of, to me, gets into the obstacles as well, but the obstructions. We got to, come on. Sure, a lot of these things are easier said than done. I get it. I get it. Oh, Blake, you sit here every week after week. Oh, Big Beard, you just run your mouth. Oh, listen to you. You don't know what you're talking about. Hey, I might not, but I'll tell you what I do. I know that these obstacles and obstructions and obsessions actually happen to all of us, and I'm in the real, and I'm in the now, and I want you to know that that is what my show, my installments are about. My experience is to help you, so maybe you can thrive to do better. And even if I'm not trying to say, oh, well, what makes you think I need help? We all need some kind of help in some kind of direction. Eventually, we need help from somebody, even if it's a simple hello, or yes, or I believe in you, or whatever it may be. See, that's what I mean. The obstructions that are within those obstacles can make us go crazy. Kind of brings me to the next topic, which is obsessions. Obsessions can hurt or help you, right? Do you know that? I mean, have y'all heard that? Obsessions can help you, they can hurt you. Let me tell you something. To be transparent, a lot of us can't be transparent, but to be transparent, I have obsessions. I won't go into them because I'm not quite talking that direction, but the obsessions that we have, are they healthy or are they harmful? Is it something that you can use? Usually an obsession is followed not by goodness. What I mean is people like to eat. I like to eat, okay? But I like to exercise. But I like to eat a little bit more. But I like to walk. But I love to eat. Can't always eat. When I do eat, I feel like I'm getting 1,000 pounds and I sit around and gloat. And I sit around and eat and eat and eat and eat. And my obsession. Or is it one of these obsessions like I have? I like music. I don't know. Is it don't get it confused with a hobby. That's a different thing. A hobby, in my opinion, is different than an obsession. Obsession is something that you will go crazy for. Not to be misconstrued with like an addiction. Kind of borderline, kind of an obsession. What's your obsession? Are you obsessed with doing good? Are you obsessed with just doing bad? Are you obsessed with nothing? Which I don't think there's a nothing should be in that answer. All these obstacles and obstructions and obsessions, when they're combined, that creates a whole lifestyle. See what I'm saying? Obstacles, obstructions, and obsessions create a whole lifestyle that could be harmful or helpful. Most of the time, those three things together is like a bad cocktail. I know I talk some stories and I talk some shit, people say, huh? Right? But I'm being real, I'm being honest. So what? I'm a little quirky. I'm a little out there. If you knew everything about me, it would explain how I really am. Or how you think I am. Or it probably would explain a lot, period. If you really knew. So, one day we'll sit down, we'll talk. And yeah, I've been talking for 3 years now, huh? 155 weeks? That's like 160, 158 for me. I did videos before that, but did my first show. Like, wow. If you knew exactly what everybody was going through or have been through, I think that most of us then would realize that we do have obstacles and obstructions and obsessions. They can set us back, move us forward, hurt us, help us. But at the same time, to me, it's like a universal, we know this stuff. You know, it's like universal. We know we all go through crap. Some are worse than others. To me, I don't ever care if, we all have stuff that's bad that happens to us, and I don't ever care that you're bad. I was way bad more than yours, and mine was bad more than yours, and well, I got you both beat. I bet you ain't never done this, and it's all like, you can't compete on who's got the crappier end of the deal. You know what I'm saying? Did you learn from those? Did you learn from that obstacle? Did you learn from dealing with the obstructions? What is the healthy obsessions or obsession that you could do that leads to, greatness, to goodness, to betterness, to kindness? I don't know. Well, there's just some things that were on my brain. I don't know. I've been thinking about this stuff because I've been going through obstacles. I've been going through obstructions and obsessions, and it took me a while. That's why I keep reiterating those, because that's how I felt in the last couple of weeks. Well, it's more like a couple of days. I started realizing that I'm not alone in this. Now, I didn't go out and do things, as far as interviews to people, but I just started realizing wherever I'd go, wherever I'd be at, I'd look at somebody and I would think, I bet they have an obstacle in their life they're not talking about. They have an obstruction, or they have that obsession. And then I was like, and they do, I've already identified that I did. I'm just thinking of, just making observations, And it's just one of those things that, like, I hope that if you are, and they are going through crap, man, I hope they make it through it. I love seeing people succeed and make it. I don't even have to know you to say, hey, I hope you make something of yourself. It'll do you good. It'll do the world good. It'll do, people, I'm going to change the world. I'm going to change. You want to change the world? Start smiling more. Start letting other people know it's okay to smile. Kindness. Give it back. Give the stuff back. We always hear this, but do you know what it means? A simple head nod or a finger up or a wave or a smile. Holding the door for someone who needs, help. I don't know. We all know what we can do to be kind, and that's how you change the world. It's not inventing something to help mankind. Sorry, that's not it. Follow your heart. Follow what is in you and your obstacles, your obstructions, and your obsessions. Get them all in check. Use your heart. Lead that all together, because sometimes I said those can be bad. That can be a bad cocktail. I don't know. That's all I'm sharing tonight. I'm glad you guys are watching. I'm glad you've watched. My followers, everybody, thank you so much. And these messages I'm getting, I say it every week because I'm starting to see more. I want to compile messages and people and get their permission and say, this is why I keep doing what I'm doing. Can I share this comment? Can I share this little, thing you wrote me, this message you wrote me? And we'll see what they say. And if enough people do it, then I can do it. There's some people who probably don't care, and there's others who don't want, them to be talked about. So I'll just, if they'll let me, I'll share the story and tell you how they've overcome of what, the type of stuff I'm talking about tonight, and stuff that they've went through, period. Guys, thank you. What are those 3 words I say every week? Take us out of here. Oh, yeah. Love, peace, chicken grease. Yes! I did put a beard on my car, and I painted that on the side of my car. Get out of here, guys. Thanks for watching.
Presentations.